Welcome to my next video in my series of guidance and development for the life paths. What I'm doing today is guidance and development for the Master Life Path 11. Oh, it's a weird time at the moment. It's an unprecedented time. The coronavirus has put us all indoors, so no one's really allowed out unless it's for food and supplies and that. And I don't know, it gives you more time to sit and think, and it's given me more time to sit and develop videos, and it's just a very, very interesting time. And I'm going to be doing a video soon. I've done some posts on Facebook about it, but maybe I'm going to do a video soon about Corona, what its numerology is all about, and the message that the coronavirus is bringing to us, and the best way that we can get through this as a whole globe, in our global community. Anyway, I digress. So today I'm here to do the next in the series of the guidance and development videos. So this is Master Life Path 11. What do I need to say before I get started? Oh, I'm going to put my first Life Path 11 video in the description box, so that you can see the first video and then watch this one as a follow-on, because without watching my first video in this series, you may be a little bit confused at what this video is all about. So I'm going to put a description to that video in the description box, as well as links to all my social media. Right, let's get going. So, Master Life Path 11, as you know, your chosen mission for this lifetime is to have double the need to be creatively innovative, to be a groundbreaker, to bring new ideas from source, straight down from source, straight down to earth, to bring that creativity, that innovativeness, and to do things in a way that nobody else has done before, in order to bring a new and inspiring and evolving message to the world. Because the Master Life Path 11 is a master number. They're not just here to create things for themselves or for their own business or develop their own. They're here to do something special for the world at large. So they're here, the 11, to bring a message to the world, an edifying, maybe even spiritual, well, definitely spiritual message to help the evolution of the world. But also, together with that, they also have some of the issues of the two energy, 1 and 1 equals 2. So they have some of the issues of the two energy. So they can have problems at time balancing their responsibility to others with their own. I mean, they're better at that than the average 2 life path, but they do sometimes still have issues with making sure they know when to stop, because they're so compassionate and helpful of others. You know, they still need to know when to stop and think of themselves. Okay, so you're here to bring double innovation, double creativity, double groundbreaking new information in a message, a spiritual message to inspire and edify the world. That's what the 11 is here to do. But how can you do that, you ask me? Right, first of all, most importantly, you are a Life Path Master 11. You are an old soul. That means you've been around the block a bit. You've had a few other lives as well. You're not a new soul. You've had plenty of experiences in previous lives throughout all your incarnations, and you have a lot of cellular memory. So because you have all that experience and cellular memory, you have quite high expectations of yourself, because you know in here, in your soul from previous lives that you should have done better, that you've probably experienced this one time or few times before, and you probably should have done better. You should have learned by experience, and then you give yourself an unconscious kick up the bum for maybe not doing it how you think you should have done. You're constantly pushed and pulled, not only by yourself, but by other people, because other people, they unconsciously look at the energy within you, and they see unconsciously that master energy, and they just expect much more from you. So they'll be much more demanding of you, I mean, you could be one of a sibling of 3, maybe 4 or more children. And if you are the only master life path within the family, you may find that your parents are pushing more on you than maybe they do the other children. And you might be thinking, why are they doing that to me? Why do they expect so much more from me? That's why they expect more from you, because you came here to do more. You came here to achieve something global, something innovative, something amazing. Okay. So you're an old soul. You've had many previous lives. You've got a lot of previous experience, a lot of wisdom within you. Your intuition and your inner voice is full of knowledge. It's important that you access that. So don't overthink things. Listen to your gut. If your gut and your intuition tells you something, and don't overthink it. Don't get your rational mind involved and like talk yourself out of it. If you feel you need to meditate, really relax down and ask your soul and your spirit guide whether this is the right thing. If you're unsure, if you're struggling to trust the soul within you, then please meditate and speak to the soul within you and double check and make sure if you feel the need. But what you mustn't do is overthink the rationality of it all and then talk yourself out of it because of rationality. Okay? Because the resource you have of being connected to spirit the way you do, the veil between you and the spirit world is much thinner. So you have so much more resources at your disposal. Use them, Life Path 11, because you have that potential of peeking past the veil and pulling down some amazing messages and innovation that nobody has brought before. Okay, this is what you're here to do. Meditation, quiet focus, yoga, martial arts, aikido, any relaxing kind of movement that can help you connect to your voice within would be perfect for you. Listen to the message and ideas you receive through your intuition, through the voice within you. Use them wisely. Share those messages and the ideas received to the world. How can you best share your message? Think about that. By word of mouth, via YouTube, via blog, via writing a book. How can you share that message with the world? Right. The 11 and the 1 have terrible problems with their confidence. You do. If you're watching and you're a Life Path 11 now, you second guess yourself. You put yourself down and tell yourself you're not good enough all the time. Probably because in previous times people have told you you're weird or you don't quite fit in, and then you feel out of place. I mean, you're, especially as a Master 11, you're going to be like a 22 and a 33, one of them that's sometimes going to feel so different and feel so out of place because of their master energy that they just want to get on the spaceship and fly far, far away and never come back. Get the hell out of here. You may have been told that your ideas are useless or weird because you're so innovative. You know, if it's something different, people are going to question that. And they're going to say, my God, that geezer's weird. Only because they've never heard of that concept before. So don't let yourself be held back by people telling you that your ideas are weird, or that they have no value, or that you haven't got the capability to do it because you have Life Path 11. You are Master Energy. You're not a Master Energy for nothing. And don't let anybody tell you that you can't do it. Because remember, you're a Master Energy. You don't get that gig. You do not get that gig unless you can do it. Okay? I'm going to say that again. You don't get this gig unless you can do it, unless you have the potential to achieve it. Your uniqueness is great. It's the whole reason why you're here. You're here to bring something unique, something creative, and something innovative to this world. So do you know what? If people say you're weird and say you're different, celebrate that. That's why you're here, baby. How can you use it? How can you use that uniqueness to bring your unique, innovative, groundbreaking, life-changing, world-changing message to this world? A visionary messenger. That's what you are. You're here to illuminate. You're here to teach with the confidence of a visionary. To bring unique, groundbreaking message to this world, as I've gone on since the start of this video, to be a trendsetter, to be a pioneer. You're a dreamer. You come up with ideas, but sometimes those ideas are impractical. The 22 Master Life Path have the ability to come up with the ideas, and then they have that ability to manifest that into reality. But manifesting your amazing ideas into reality is something you struggle with as an 11. So that's when you need to pull more people in. Remember, you're also here to cooperate, to work as a team. So what you need to do, you can't do this on your own. You can't bring this message on your own. You need to bring people in to help you. Bring people together. That's the key to bringing your innovative idea to the world stage. Is your vision or idea realistic? You need to think about that, because as I've just said, the amazing, sometimes idealistic, dreamy ideas that come from the 11 are sometimes lacking realistic clarity and focus. So is your vision idea realistic? You know, have you really thought about the ins and outs of how to take your ideal into the real, the ideal to the real? How can you do that? What compromises might you need to take or not take in order for this to happen? Because you as an 11 struggle at this point to take that idea and manifest it into reality. So when you have that idea, Life Path 11, when it's there waiting to be moved forward, bring people together. You have a visionary message and it needs to be brought to the world. How can you manifest it into reality? Well, first of all, bring people in, plan, and figure out what you're going to do and in the order you're going to do it in. But first of all, have a massive goal. You know, what am I doing jumping ahead? You've got to know where you're going. How are you going to get there if you don't know where you're going? So make sure you know where you're going and have a goal towards that, steps towards it, and bring people in to help you bring that to fruition. List the ways you can share your vision. How can you share it with the world apart from word of mouth or YouTube or blogging or writing a book or advertising or whatever you feel that you can do to share your message? What could you do? What is the best way that you could do to share your message? Which way is likely going to help you manifest that idea or message? Which is the best way to bring that idea into fruition? So focus on your idea, bring it down from source, and then bring people together to take that visionary message to the world. Okay, very important. One of the things you have to deal with as a Life Path 11, I could not miss this out of my video, is because you're a very spiritual being, you're here on a spiritual mission, you're a high vibrational life path energy. Conflict, you're very sensitive to energy. So conflict, negativity, stressful environments, they're especially bad for you. You're vulnerable to stress-related conditions when working in negative environments. You're sensitive to all elements of your environment. You might be even sensitive to or allergic to dust, to certain pets. You might have food sensitivities, sensitive to noise, strong smells, bright lights. You will have that sort of sensory sensitivity because of your life path energy and because of your high development of your soul. It's important that you live and work in a tranquil environment. So if you're not living and working in a tranquil environment, guys, do something about that. What could you do? How do you get yourself out of this environment, which is clearly going to, if not already, make you ill? Okay. Avoid low energy, negative conflict ridden environments. Avoid high stress and in high work environments where people are at each other's throats or overly competitive and not looking out for each other. Avoid polluted areas, like sometimes the big city can be a bit much for an 11 because of the pollution, the processed food, the bright lights, the noise. Live and eat closer to the tranquility of nature if you're an 11, 22 and 33 as well, to be perfectly honest. But yeah, live and eat closer to the calm and tranquility of balance and nature, because that is where you need to be as a Life Path 11. As I went on about earlier, really, I should have put this slide earlier. This is about your confidence, talking about you being good enough. This slide should have been past the unique slide because, again, it's really emphasizing your confidence problems as a life path. Develop your confidence in your uniqueness. No one else on this earth is like you. I mean, really take time to think about that. There is no one on this earth that can do what you can do and bring the innovative ideas that you can bring. No one. Confidently show your unique, groundbreaking, innovative ideas, because that's what you're here to do, Life Path 11. Your biggest nemesis is your lack of confidence. You're constantly comparing yourself to others. You perceive others as better than you for some reason. That I can't fathom. You're a Life Path 11. No one is better than you. You're not better than somebody who isn't a master number. You're here to just do a bigger job. You're not better than them, and they're not better than you. No one's better than each other. We're all needed. We're all interconnected. If one of us falls, we all fall, man, like a deck of cards. So we're all important. No one is more important than anyone else. No one is better than anyone else. No one ever has been, and no one ever will be better than anyone else. Because what is better? It's only what you decide is better. Anyway, do you like that? Better. Anyway, so people are not better than you. You do not need to be fearful or worrisome that people will reject you. And even if they do, they're just not ready for your innovation yet, baby. We need to get you confident, looking people in the eye and saying, this is me, this is my unique idea, and this is where I'm going to take it. And then not allowing those people to trample on you. You're a channel to the new. You take that information from source and bring it down to earth. You struggle to manifest that on earth, but you're bringing that information from source. No one else can do that but you as an 11. And other Life Path 11s, 22s and 33s. You're here to channel the new and realize that your unique message is more than good enough, not only more than good enough, but vital to humanity. Okay. Your message is not only good enough, it's vital for humanity. Okay. Really think about that. It's not only good enough, it's vital for humanity. Positive affirmations is what you need. It's really useful here to keep saying that, to keep repeating that line that I've just said, or I am good enough, I am worthy, my ideas are innovative and my ideas are going to change the world. If you have to say that to yourself thousands of times a day until it gets in there, do it. You need to. Okay, you are good enough, Life Path 11s. You're more than good enough, or you wouldn't have the gig. Remember, you want to have the gig. Like with any master number, actually, from my research and my intuition, I think all the master numbers are going to have relationship troubles, simply because they're here to do something great. So relationships often come a second with them because of that fact. They're here to do something great, and they need to detach and go off and be innovative and do what they need to do in this world. So sometimes their relationships could be a little bit ignored at times. The 11 seems to have most of the issues. Running away from reality, I think, is the biggest thing for an 11. They don't tend to deal with their relationship issues because they dislike conflict so much. As soon as a relationship starts going sour, their sensitivity starts to kick in and they turn on their heels and they will run. They will run for the hills so they don't have to deal with the conflict because they're so sensitive, they struggle to deal with that. So they tend to run away. So if they're in a difficult relationship, instead of dealing with it, they're most likely to bury their head in the sand. Okay. You're here to learn to be able to mix with others, develop trust in relationships and actually deal with issues relating to the relationship. Straight away, how do you treat others? You've got to ask yourself that honestly and be honest with yourself. You don't have to tell anyone about it. Just be honest. How do you treat others? Okay. How do others treat you? Are you often domineering and self-centered at times? Are you walked on by others because you haven't set boundaries? Ensure that you're in touch with how you treat others, but also ensure that you're in touch with how others treat you, because you are meant to be coming away from the relationship at times. Relationship isn't meant to be the focus of your life, but you do need other people in your life, not only for your relationships, but also to bring your idea to fruition. You need to be able to develop your ability to connect with others. And you do have that in you because you're extremely compassionate and lovely natured person. You just need to be able to stand up when things go wrong and try and work through things and not run away, and communicate and connect with others even when the going gets tough. Okay? And bring people together to help you. I know you want to be independent, but you can't do everything on your own, Life Path 1. You just can't do that. So you're also here. I mean, the 1 energy is here to lead a team or to learn to lead a team. But you're here to lead the team. You're here to master the double 1 energy. You're here to be a leader, okay? You're here to learn to be a manager, to be an excellent leader, to bring others together. We see in this again, bringing others together. We see in the theme come through here, bringing others together to bring your ideas to fruition, to be independent and determined. 11s often don't trust others to get the job done, unfortunately. That's part of their relationship issues that they have. They prefer to clutter off and go and do it themselves because it's just easier for them to do that. But they can't manifest their vision alone. I can't stress that enough. You can have all these amazing ideas from spirit, but you cannot manifest these ideas alone. Your big thing in this lifetime is to be able to draw people together to manifest your ideas in this world. Okay, very important for you to do that. Bring people together, lead them to the fruition of your goals. Really, really important. If you're not already a leader, look for leadership positions in work or leisure or to practice your skills. Look for leadership in your chosen innovation right now if you're ready. Look for leadership. Create your own business. Be a leader. Be an innovator. Communicate and develop your relationships with others and get them on board. These are the things you need to work on as a Life Path 11. So what I've been mentioning up to now is the basic Life Path 11, but we have different ways of getting there, guys, okay? There are 4 ways to be a Life Path 11, an 11-2, a 2-9-11, a 3-8-11, and a 4-7-11, okay? So let's get started with the first one. So if you're a Life Path 11-2, your birthday basically adds up to an 11. And then we don't reduce that 11 down with the master life path like we do with other life paths. We use that double 1 energy. For example, my life path, my birthday adds up to a 34 when it's all reduced down in its units. So I'm a 34-7. Okay. But for me, the 7 is the most important number because that's my life path. Okay. But I'm not a master energy. Okay. I'm a life path 7. When you're an 11, a 22 and a 33, those 2 numbers to the left are more important than the life path to the right. You're here to be a life path 2, a higher vibrational 2, but your focus is on that double 1 energy because that is the best way to be the best high vibrational 2 that you can be. So if you are a life path 11-2, you have double the need to be a leader. Double the need to create new and innovative messages and ideas and bring them to the world, to illuminate the world, exposing the reality of situations the way they are and what you're going to do to change them. You're a catalyst for change and innovation and new ideas. You agreed this difficult contract before you incarnated, and you only have this assignment because you're an old soul with lots of cellular memory, as I've already said. All ideas already exist. They don't come from you. They are channeled through you. So all ideas already exist in the universe waiting to be channeled. You just have to vibrate at the right level to be able to attract that idea vibration towards you. Your added intuition and perception used correctly will assist you to channel this unique vibration. So a dangly bits 11-2, a dog's dangly bits 11-2 that listens, that is really highly developed and is really achieving their master 11 path. They listen to their inner knowing and intuition. They're more balanced and able to balance their responsibility to others with care for themselves. So they don't overdo it with other people, but they also help other people as well. So they're quite balanced. They've found their boundaries, as it were. If you're achieving your path as an 11-2, you know when to step in and help and when to step back and just look after yourself. when to step in and illuminate and counsel and help other people, and when it's time to step out and take that well-earned rest and go, I'm done. It's important for the 11 too, especially to connect with their inner voice. Okay. Illuminating your innovative message and bringing others together to lead them to the fruition of your idea. Heard that before? That's the basic premise of the 11, okay? And the high vibration of the 2 is to be able to work cooperatively with others, build relationships with others, because that is something that the 11 sometimes struggle with. So remember, give time to your relationships. If something goes wrong and you have to deal with the situation, sometimes you're going to have to deal with conflict in your life, and you will only evolve if you face up to those things in your life. Okay, but because of your sensitivity, work out ways that you can protect your sensitivity. Okay, there are meditations, there are spirit messages that you can ask to be protected from the energy of others, so that you can deal with things and deal with your responsibilities as well as setting your boundaries. Okay, really important. Meditation and spiritual practices are very important for you. Put focus on your relationships, as I've said. Give compassionately to others, but don't overdo it. Remember your boundaries. Remember, you've got to look after yourself as well. Have boundaries, give to yourself and others in balance. Okay. Now then, this next life path 11, the 2, 9, 11, their life path is the 11. So that is the most important number, because it's the double one energy, and it always will be the most important number. And that's to the right-hand side for this life path. And the steps you need to take to be the best master life path energy you can be is to take the steps of the 9 and the 2 energy. So if you're a life path 2, 9, 11, you're here to bring that new, innovative, groundbreaking message to the world, to be that supportive leader, the pioneer, the catalyst for change, that benefits mankind. But your steps towards this as a life path 2, 9, 11, you must align yourself with your heart's intuitive wisdom. Don't be letting ideals and overthinking and man's rules and laws get involved. Okay, man's rules and laws aren't always necessarily the right thing. Okay, spirit should be telling you that. Okay, so it's important that you channel the message through your intuition. So very important, because if you overthink things and you become a spiritual leader that listens to the indoctrination and ideals of man, you could be going down a very different, very bad path for yourself. So remember your integrity. You're here to align with what spirit want you to do, spirit and message from spirit. Live in accord with your highest integrity, doing not only, I hate saying the right thing, but the thing that vibrates well with you, something that is right with spirit. If it vibrates right with you, then go with it, run with it, okay? And if it's not going to hurt other people, go with it and run with it. So you channel intuitive spiritual wisdom, but radiating integrity and trustworthiness, and working alongside others skillfully in the 2 energy to like what the 11 needs to do, bring people together. So to bring your message, the 2, 9, 11, to bring their innovative message to the world, the 2, 9, 11 needs to access the soul within them, so that they act with integrity, they act from spirit, and they bring people together creatively and skillfully to bring that message to the world. Okay, that's what you need. So it's important for the 2, 9, 11 again to listen to their inner voice, act for the benefit of others. Okay, that's the 9 energy, and work cooperatively as part of the team in the 2 energy to bring an innovative spiritual message. Subordinate your mental processes and your overthinking in favor of your heart and your intuition. Act with integrity to make other people's lives better. If it's going to hurt other people and only benefit with you, then it's not acting with integrity. Okay, got to be honest with yourself on that. Develop trusting, cooperative relationships with others. This is really important, especially for you as a 2-9-11. So subordinate their mental processes and focus on soul and spirit intuition. Act with integrity. So take all your ideas and use them with good intention for the benefit of others, and bring people together in cooperative, trusting, connected relationships to bring your message to the world. That's what you need to do, 2-9-11. The 3-8-11. So the 11 energy is your life path. It's your most important energy. And as I've said in the last 2 slides, you're here to bring unique, groundbreaking message to this world, to be a supportive leader, a pioneer, a catalyst for change that benefits mankind. But to do this as a 3-8-11, you need to do it first with the step of the energy of the 8 and then with the energy of the 3. So in the energy of the 8, to be the best life path innovative 11 you can be, you must be grateful for the abundance that you have. You must feel inner abundance. Gain respect through balanced personal power, and use this personal power and abundance to help other people, to help them achieve abundance and personal power. Whilst in the energy of the 3, alongside that, expressing your message with charisma, networking with others, socializing and getting your message across. So to be the best life path 11 you can be in this lifetime, you bring that unique, innovative message to the world confidently, but you do it by using your material abundance, your confidence, your inner abundance, your inner power, your leadership. You use all those skills to then be able to express and communicate that message to the world, to inspire, with charisma, to inform, to inspire, to entertain. It's about having that abundance and then expressing that to the world. If you're a 3-8-11, it's important for the 3-8-11 especially to develop inner and outer material balance. Okay. If you are not getting the material abundance that you want, it's because you are not asking the universe or thanking the universe for the abundance you already have, and the abundance that is there waiting for you when you accept it into your life and you trust that the universe is going to bring that to you. Okay, now that's a really important thing. Ask the universe. If you don't already have abundance, or you feel you don't, maybe you do, but you feel you don't, think about what you're grateful for, and then think about what you want, and then tell the universe first that, and then thank the universe, because they're going to bring it to you if you trust it. Yeah, because you're going to vibrate at that right energy, and the universe is just going to bring you that. Okay, so ask the universe and trust it. If you don't feel that you already have abundance, ask the universe and trust it. So you need to use your material abundance, your balanced, assertive, but not too domineering and not too submissive personal power, and develop your audience. So show that power and charisma and dominance to your audience so that they listen and hang on every word you say, so that message is effectively delivered to the world. Okay, that's what a 3-8-11 can do. So your inner abundance is gratitude for what you have and trust that the universe will provide. Tell the universe what you want and trust it will come. And then, you may think you haven't got abundance. And then when you look at your life, you realize you've got tons of abundance. When you start trusting and believing in that abundance, abundance will get thrown at you like a rocket, So when you've got inner abundance, you get material abundance. It's just how it works. If you've got inner scarcity, you'll get outer scarcity. It's just how it works. Okay. It's inner abundance, guys. You're confident, you're worthy, you're a competent leader, your ideas are worth it. You can be assertive, but not too dominant. Okay, you can do this. Develop opportunities to develop an audience for your message, whether you write blogs or go on YouTube or public speaking or whatever you do to share your message, make sure you do it with inner abundance, inner personal power, and the ability to express with emotion, to inspire and delight. That will make you the best life path 3, 8, 11 that you could possibly be. 4, 7, 11. So if you're a 4, 7, 11, you're here to, your life path is 11. You're here to be innovative. You're here to bring a message. You're here to lead people towards the fruition of that amazing message that is going to change the world. But for a 4, 7, 11, you have to start with the step of the energy of the 7 and then the energy of the 4. Because remember, the number closest to the / is the most important number. So for a life path 4, 7, 11, to be the best 11 you can possibly be, you need to trust your intuition, like with the 9 energy, really. You need to trust your intuition, trust the soul within you, trust your inner knowing, so that you trust yourself and others and in the process of your life. If things go wrong, it's because it's meant to have. You know, you're meant to be dealing with it. You're meant to learn from it. You're meant to take that information and do something with it and learn and evolve. That's just the way it is. Life isn't meant to be easy. So to be the best life path 11 you can be, you need to firstly trust the soul and intuition. Trust your gut feeling and know you're doing the right thing. And then set goals. Plan, make a process to bring that idea to the fruition of this world. You need to plan. You need to bring your team around you. You need to take that goal into steps, into smart targets, and you need to achieve those smart targets with perseverance and hard work, determination. Things are going to go wrong. My God, the 4 energy is the year for going wrong. We're in the year 2020. It adds up to a 4. And what do we have? But we have adversity straight away in the coronavirus. And it's going to be, even for this year, for getting rid of corona, it's going to be about focus, perseverance, and keeping going and making sure that we do not cut corners or leave out details, because once we do that, we spread the virus. So remember, 4 is about overcoming adversity. So trust the soul within you and overcome that adversity that is meant to be there. You know, life isn't meant to be easy. Otherwise, what would you learn? So for you, as to bring your message as a 4, 7, 11, you need to trust your soul. Trust the soul within you has your back, and then make a plan. Take that idea, make a plan, and bring it to reality. That's so in the positive. You trust your intuition, you trust yourself, you trust in the process of your life. It's flowing as it should. You know, everything that happens to you, you know, is just learning. It's just evolution. You know it's meant to be, so you don't let it stress you. You have goals, you have a plan, you have a stable foundation, and you work hard and you persevere through adversity. That's how to be the best 4, 7, 11 you can be. So it's important for the 4, 7, 11 to trust their inner voice. Trust the universe and what it has in store for them. Set your intention with the universe. Set goals. Have a plan. A step-by-step process that you achieve without giving up or cutting corners. No cutting the corners. No getting bored and giving up and being impatient. You're not allowed to do that. Okay, practice meditation and other spiritual practices to practice being able to keep connecting with the soul within. It's so important. Trust your gut feelings more. Trust your intuition. Don't overthink and stifle your gut feelings and, oh, well, that gut feeling was wrong because I've decided logically it won't work. Don't do that. No, 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 no. If you do that, slap wristy. No. Set goals, have a plan, achieve your goals. When that intuition is there, when you know that that is right and your gut is correct, that's when you set your goals. That's when you make your plan. That's when you start moving and you start working and you get it achieved. That's how an 11 can bring their message to the world. I really hope you've liked my video today, guys. If you really like my video, please click on the thumbs up button to like my video. If you haven't already, subscribe to my channel and click that bell icon so you keep up to date with all my latest uploads. If you want to email me, you can email me at katie@soulexplored.net, or you can go to my website where I've got information about numerology. I need to put more on there, I know. I've got to get round to that. It's been just so busy at the moment. And take a look at my online shop for my aloe vera products. They're amazing. They're so health promoting and I use them all the time. So take a look, guys. I'm going to put links to my first life path video in the description box, together with links to my Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn and Twitter. And I think that's it for today, guys. It's been lovely doing the video for you today. And as ever, trust the soul within you. Only your gut and your perception, only you know what's best. Don't overthink and stifle. Trust the soul within you.